why Captain Mike Mukula remains the strategic choice for NRM Eastern Region Vice Chairmanship. The recent attempt to portray Captain Mike Mukula as a lead of optics over substance is not only inaccurate, but deliberately distorts facts, achievements, and the very fundamentals of political leadership in a regional and national context. Here is the reality. Number one, vote winner and vote manager. They claim that 97 NRM MPs elected in 2021 were merely a product of national momentum. Ignores the unique challenge in the Eastern region, where opposition sentiment was strong and presidential presence was limited due to COVID-19 restrictions. Captain Mike Mukula innovation, helicopter-enabled mobilization, allowed him to hold up to 6 rallies a day, delivering logistical efficiency in a period of severe movement restrictions. This was not alienation but adaptations, a strategic pivot to endure coverage of vast rural terrain. The electoral data shows decisive NRM victories in districts where Mukula's targeted interventions were concentrated, proving his value as both a vote getter and a vote manager. Then when you go to number 2, talk of deep roots and broad networks. The shallow roots claim collapses when confronted with the facts. Mukula has maintained active relationships with district leaders, circles, cultural institutions, and youth groups across the Eastern region between elections. His engagement, remember, is not seasonal but strategically aligned with the project cycles and policy windows, hallmarks of effective political resource allocation rather than wasteful constant politicking. Allied connections in politics are not liabilities. They are strategic channels for mobilizing national resources for local benefit. From rhetoric to tangible development, industrialization and agro-processing advocacy is not empty talk. Mukula has been at the forefront of pushing for coffee value addition under Bugisu Cooperative Union, agro-industrial parks in Bukedi and Teso, then the revival of Soroti Fruit Factory, irrigation, road upgrades, energy projects. He has struggled for have been incorporated into government planning frameworks, showing direct policy influence. Leaders operate through influence and advocacy, not by personally constructing factories. Dismissing these interventions is a misunderstanding of governance mechanisms. Number 4, strategies for party cohesion. The self-preservation accusation ignores the reality of internal party politics. Managing functions, maintaining NRM dominance, and preventing splinter movements is part of strategic leadership. Mukula's coalition building across Teso, Bugisu, Sebei, Bukedi, and Busoga has been critical in mitigating ethnic polarization that once cost NRM parliamentary seats. His record reflects inclusive governance, not functionalism. When you talk of access that delivers, and that is number 5, proximity to State House is valuable precisely because it enables direct advocacy for Eastern region projects at the highest level of governance. Under Mukula's tenure, the Eastern region has seen the priority budget allocations for road infrastructure, e.g. Tirinyi, Palisa, Kumi Road, Kapchorwa, Swam Road, health facilities, and PDM capitalization funds. Corruption is a systemic national challenge, remember. It cannot be pinned on one leader. What matters is sustained advocacy for transparency mechanisms, something Mukula supports through legislative and party platforms. Unifia across divides, Mukula has consistently engaged rival political camps, bringing them into NRM fold ahead of elections, a key reason for overwhelming NRM parliamentary dominance in 2021. His leadership style is pragmatic, resolving conflict in a way that preserves party strength while keeping the door open for reconciliation. Eastern region divisions predate his tenure, remember. The difference is that under his watch, electoral fragmentation has reduced. Then when you talk of number 7, or the number 7 point, talk of recognition and results. Internal exposure is not vanity. It positions the Eastern region and Uganda to attract investment, tourism, and development partnerships. Mukula's foreign engagements have brought attention to Uganda's agro-export potential, aviation sector, and tourism assets. Behind the scenes, he operates in committee rooms, budget discussions, and policy forums, spaces that are invisible to the public but decisive in resource allocation. Talk of bottom line, Captain Mike Mukula is not a legacy figure clinging to power. He is a proven electoral strategist, a policy advocate with national access, and a Unifia who has delivered tangible results under challenging political and economic circumstances. The NRM Eastern region requires exactly a combination of experience, networks, and strategic thinking to consolidate gains and deliver on the next phase of the national development agenda. Elect Honorable Captain Mike Mukula again for the position of Chairman NRM Eastern Region. My name is Okello Joshua. I stand as a true patriot, a true Pan-Africanist like Honorable Captain Mike Mukula. Birds of the same feathers flock together. Is a true patriot. The same way I'm a patriot,